Britain's retailers are hoping for bumper Boxing Day sales following a disappointing run-up to Christmas. More than 4 million shoppers are likely to hit the high streets with up to £3 billion to spend. So some stores opened as early as 6 a.m. in order to entice the bargain hunters. Well, let's get an idea of how busy this morning's been so far in London's West End. I'm joined by Jace Tyrrell, director of the New West End Company. Has it been as busy as you would have hoped?
Very much so. I mean, shoppers queuing from 4 a.m. this morning, about 500,000 shoppers through in the first 3 hours today. One store here, Selfridges, reported £1.5 million going through the tills in the first hour, so a very strong start to Boxing Day sales.
That does sound really good. And what kind of person is coming out in such force?
Well, I think a lot of international shoppers out here, the Chinese, Middle East, Nigerian shoppers, obviously spending a lot of money, the international visitors, which is good for our retailers. I think as people wake up from Christmas Day, nursing their hangovers, they'll be in this afternoon, so we'll see a lot of Londoners and UK shoppers out. So as you can see around me, a lot of shoppers here already, and it's only coming up to midday now.
So is that going to make up for the disappointing run-up that we saw before Christmas?
I think for the West End we actually had quite a good Christmas, up sort of 5% in footfall. We're on target to hit our £1 billion over the Christmas season. But of course the Boxing Day sales are very important for retailers. They've got that last week now really to make up their profits for the rest of the year, clear their stock and make way for the new season stuff. But I think for the West End we've had some solid figures come through, and we hope that will continue today and into the next couple of days as well.
We hear a lot about online shopping. People are getting bargains online even before Christmas Day. But how important is Boxing Day still for high street stores?
I think it's critically important. I mean, a lot of vouchers now are given out as Christmas presents. I think shoppers still want to get out there and actually experience the high street, so that's why the West End does well, particularly in the sales time. I think that mix of actually being inside for 4 days now, wanting to come and actually experience the outdoor, and that's why you're seeing sort of so many shoppers out here today.
And it doesn't look like the tube strike has had any effect on shopping in the West End.
Well, it's sad to say I think we're quite used to this tube strike now. It's the third year we've had it. Obviously we had coaches in this morning getting our staff in at 7 a.m. so they could actually get to work. But I think it really hasn't perturbed the shoppers. They're here, they're out in force. But I would hope that people around both sides of the table get together very early in the new year and avoid a sort of fourth year of this strike that is really disappointing. We haven't been able to resolve it again this year.
Jace Tyrrell from a busy West End, thank you very much for talking to Sky News.
Thank you.